Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here with yet another video. We are going to start today with some good news and then some bad news, and then we'll get into the details of today's video, where I'm going to be doing a bit of an overview, kind of like farming and chill, and going into some farmers and also some miners. I'm going to be depositing into some of them also because I see it as quite a nice opportunity at the moment. So first, with the good news, we do have the BUSD farmer. Let's get into this. This is the token miner ecosystem, by the way. There's a lot of choice here. So the BUSD community farmer is the second edition of the BUSD farmer because the first edition was exploited. The good news is that another airdrop did just happen from the community wallet. Let's pop into that, where I did announce this also in my Telegram. There was a $90,000 airdrop from the community wallet. You'll see now there's only 7,000 in it because the rest has been airdropped to anyone who was exploited in the first BUSD community farmer. That is now 52% of the exploited funds been paid back to the investors. An amazing achievement, really great, fills me full of joy. The total amount was just shy of $400,000, so that's over $200,000 from the community farmer and also from the dot farmer. 2% of any crypto coming into the dot farmer goes to the community wallet, and 10% from the BUSD farmer goes in the community wallet. So this is great. Really, really great news, because, you know, when an exploit happens, it's horrible, and that is the risk of any ROI DApp. When they fall quickly and sharply, and there's little anyone can do to stop it. That's why it's key to find them with good communities, good developers, responsible teams. We all know the risks, but sometimes when the worst does happen, it's, you know, we can't control these things. The bad news would have to not be anything to do with Token Miner today. It's to do with BNB Factor, which yesterday, you will notice if you're in this one, I was also in it. The verified contract for the BNB is now at 0. If we have a look at the analytics, we'll see exactly what happened. I kind of know what happened. I've been asking a lot of people about this. So if we go to the BNB balance here, we will see that I did make a video 3 or 4 days ago where I said I would not recommend going into it anymore because the balance was beginning to fall about here. And as it falls, generally, you know, you can recover. It did start to recover on that day after that because they released a bunch of other different tokens that you can put into the BNB Factor smart contract. But the BNB one drained to 0 in the space of 2 hours. Yeah, that was about $2 million just vanished. Yeah, meaning anyone who had anything to claim from this, including me, if you go to claim what you could get, yes, here I have 0.1 BNB to claim. I can't claim it. Nobody can. What I think, what I know, what I researched, what happened was that actually it wasn't necessarily the development team that did this. It was investors who had gotten into BNB Factor in the early days, and they probably went for the forever option here. If we go to the dashboard, you can go forever. Maybe they went in for forever with a huge amount of BNB, and they didn't claim it. They waited, as they didn't claim their BNB, and it grew and grew on that 2% daily for the forever option. It grew to such a massive amount, kind of fooling other investors into thinking that as this is growing, that the platform's surviving so well, it's growing to $3 million of value in the reward pool. And then when they saw that the balance was beginning to decline, they decided, all right, so now is our time to cash out. And they did, and when I guess this group of whales did cash out, they had enough reward in their wallet rewards that just by cashing out together, they were able to sink the contract to absolutely 0. This could be a sign of a preloaded contract. It could be a sign of just whales being whales and acting in these early stages to get massive, massive amounts of rewards with the plan of draining it. Really disappointing. That's why I'm not talking about them anymore. That's it. That is not cool. Also, that if you go to the Telegram of BNB Factor, they're not even mentioning it. They are acting as though it didn't even happen. So today we're looking through the DeFi ecosystem of Token Miner because the development team is much more responsible. Not saying that this can't happen on any of these farmer contracts because they are high risk, high reward. Don't risk anything that you need for anything for your actual daily life. Don't risk crypto that you can't live without, okay? This is for using your gambling funds, I would say, for getting into these high risk, high reward contracts. So going through them all, we do have some divs to collect. So I've got $200 here. I'm going to start throwing some in actually. So like, for example, you collect $200 here, then I would say, approve that spend of $200, and I will throw it back into the community farmer. I'm pretty confident in this one still. It's growing really well. Still has $698,000 in the reward balance. So I'll be throwing another 200 into the highest rate today for that, investing into that, building my investment up to $2,000 in this one today. We do have the dot farmer, which doesn't have the forever option, which I see as an advantage. So it has 6%, 5.5 or 5%. So I'm going to go for this one. What do we have? We have 5 dots, so I'll withdraw that and get that back into the contract too. For this one, I did do an airdrop of $600 of dot. I've given to 2 of the winners of the competition, but one person has not yet got in touch with me to get the $200 of dot. So please get in touch with me about that. So we have 5 dot there. So I'll approve that spend and throw that dot into this too. I think this time I'll go for plan 2. And get that 5 dot in there, investing in there. This is early days now. This contract is still only what is it, 1 week old today? Yeah, 1 week old today. So that's great. Going nicely. I have a lot of plans here. A lot of plans. 20 dot, 20 dot, 10 dot, 12 dot, 10 dot, 10 dot, 5 dot. Churning out very nicely now. So that's the 2 farmers there. There's also the farmer on the Phantom ecosystem. This one has 9,000 dot in the reward balance. Very healthy, very healthy. We have the Phantom Farmer. We'll pop over to that one now and have a look. And I do have 78 Phantom. I put in another 700 Phantom into this one, so you'll see my deposits now are 2,800 with 3,000 withdrawn now. So I'm going to hold back on putting into this one for a while because I did just put in another 700. So I'll get a little bit more of my return on my investment, get that together, then go in again. The balance on the Phantom Farmer has dipped slightly from 41,000 last week to 36,000 this week, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with still continuing on my journey with this one because it has been an absolute printer. It's printed me 3,000 Phantom. Unbelievable stuff. So that's the 3 farmer ROI contracts on Token Miner. There will be a new one being made this week. That's right, there's going to be a new farmer coming out with a little bit more of a tweak. It's going to be completely unique. I've not seen anything like the plans for the new farmer. I'm really excited to see it launch. But then we do pop into some other ones. So I'm in the Phantom one. I've been compounding this one actually. I didn't go in with very much at all, and I just compound this. So at the moment I have 22,000 miners for this. The reward balance is still 10,000 in this, and I just compound this one. I'm not adding into it at the moment, but I do just compound on this one. I used to get about 0.5 Phantom a day, and by just compounding continuously, now I'm up to 1.3 Phantom daily. The thing with the miner contract that's different to the farmer contract, the farmer contract gives out a set ROI. So for example, if I went into plan 2, 4% daily, I get 4% daily. Mathematically, it never changes. But on the miner, it will depend on how many people are going into the mine. Okay, the more people going in that time, you'll get a higher APR. The less people coming in and the more people withdrawing and not compounding, the APR will go down. So they say 3%, but actually it will start falling. I'm sure you've all noticed this. So that's the Phantom Miner there. The ones that I really enjoy on this ecosystem, let's first have a look at AVAX. So the AVAX Miner is one of my favorites. Here I do have 0.7 AVAX to claim here. The balance actually 558 AVAX. It's been staying really stable actually. It goes up to about 650 AVAX, I think was the peak, and now it's at 558. It has actually risen from its bottom. You can check that on the analytics for it. Let's have a quick look. So if we do see that there, it has been declining. It had its biggest decline here on November 4th when it was down to 563, raise up to 577, 574, 577. Today is 558. Is that correct? Let's have a look. Yeah, 558 for today. So it is on a little bit of a dip today, but I'm pretty happy with this one because it just continually manages to give me out some more. So did I compound that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compound that 0.7 AVAX into this. And I'm going to add a little bit more AVAX to get more miners. So far I've got 49,000 miners on this. So if I take 2 more AVAX, I'm going to actually go back into this contract with a little bit more and get another 11,000 miners for that too. Well, 22,000 miners for that 2 AVAX. Just getting into this miner because I have a feeling that something fun might be happening in the future. Need I say more? So then having a look at some other miners that I do like. The Joe miner is always a good one. It's been paying me quite stably for this. What do I have today? 1.5 Joe. I'll compound that one. Usually I compound for now I'm doing 1 week full of compounding, 1 week full of withdrawing on these miners. On the token miner side, because I like the ecosystem. If we pop over then to Matic, have a look at the Matic miner. This one I didn't actually go in very much with. I still haven't actually. I have 2,901 miners here. I have 0.6 Matic to collect, so I'm going to compound that. And I have 57 Matic in my wallet at the moment, which I'm going to put into the miner. So I'll take 55. And then I actually want to put some more Matic in this. So I'm going to have to move some funds into Matic because I don't have any. So I'll quickly do that. And on my own personal speculation side, by thinking about this whole metaverse trend now that's going around in crypto, I'm expecting Polygon to actually do quite well in the esports metaverse gaming department. So I do see a renaissance of the Matic network coming in the future actually. I find personally that the best thing to do in crypto always is to try and guess what's going to happen in the future and not just act on what's popular at the moment. So that's why I'm trying to get something sorted before it's actually sorted, before it's pumping, so that I can actually reap even more benefits from that. And Polydoge is on Matic, so it's always nice just to have some funds building on Matic so I can buy more Polydoge. Polydoge, party to the moon. So I'll take about 330. Yeah, about 330 Matic and throw it into this miner. So I did have 20,000 miners. I'm going to grab that and get 93,000 more. That's what I'm talking about. All right. This is extremely high risk strategy, by the way. I no way endorse this kind of degen activity. But I see this, to me, this looks great. Very healthy miner in my opinion. Very healthy. You see here the USD value and the Matic value. There is a decline of the Matic value. The Matic is in blue, coming down steadily, but nowhere. There's no crash here. It's just a steady decline. So I want to see a little bit of pumping after this. Let's see if the decision here is right. I will know in about a month, I guess, if it was the right decision or not to do this with my Matic. All right, so I'm in there, right? Good. So now I have a bunch more in that one. Some other ones I do really love. Heading back to Phantom, the Boo miner is great. It's still paying me out quite well, actually. With this one, I take the Boo. So say for today, I'll pocket this Boo, 1.4 Boo, and I take that now, and I do actually go into Spooky Swap and into XBoo, staking XBoo. Okay, this is cool. So I've been putting some, the weeks when I claim, I've been putting it into XBoo. So once that clears, so I have 1.4 Boo there. Boo, $31. So that's, that's good. It's $50. I confirm that. I put it into XBoo. The idea for XBoo is that the more XBoo you have, when you hold it for longer, when you do withdraw it back into Boo, you will get more Boo for the XBoo that you've had. But you have an additional use case for it where you can actually stake the XBoo here to earn other tokens. So I like this one, 39% APR, getting me some more Wrap Phantom. So I take the XBoo that I've putting in here, and then I just stake it in this contract. So I have 0.9 XBoo there. Confirm, throw it in here, earning me more Phantom daily. That's what I do with Boo. Other ones I like, we do have the USDT Miner, which for me, the contract balance is definitely dipping. It's down to 41,000 now. Today I have $80 to either withdraw or compound. I can't remember if I'm compounding this week or withdrawing this week on this one. I like to keep a healthy balance. So, because the thing that happens with these miners is if you pocket every single day, the amount of dollars that you're going to be able to get out of it will slowly just keep going down. So you have to compound sometimes to keep up your continued rate. Like here I have 221,000 miners in this. I've been compounding quite a lot in it. But today I think I'll also compound that, get some more miners. Really, I don't look at the miners so much in this one because I know that it's a lot, but I also know that if you could have a squillion miners, and if everyone is just pocketing and pocketing and pocketing, then it just won't work. So I do encourage anyone who is into these miner contracts just to sit and, you know, just balance out your compounding and your withdrawing. And if everyone did do that, they will last for a very long time. Everybody will ROI on them and we'll all be sitting pretty. That's the way I see this ecosystem. And the other one that I haven't actually gone in very hard on this one at all. I think I just have a few, just 11,000 miners in this one. The BNB Miner, which, you know, is pretty good. I mean, there's barely any BNB in this one. So I compound this one. I put in a small amount and I just continue to compound it, trying to take up more percentage of this 100 BNB. Also planning for the long term, because BNB is such a popular token. I don't imagine that this will go to zero very quickly, is my thinking on it. If we do check the contract, I've never checked the contract on this one. This is all you do. You click on verify contract, go here to analytics, then you can do this on every chain. It's all pretty much the same. Then you want to click on BNB balance and we'll see. Yeah, so this is what the BNB miner is doing. It is the dollar value of the BNB in the black is continuing to stay steady because BNB is going up in value. You'll see here the peak was 184 BNB in this, so it's about 80 BNB down from the peak, and it is steadily declining too, but not, you know, it's not a huge sharp fall that we're seeing here. We're just seeing consolidation. So I think on another day this would also be a pretty good one to get into and see what is going to happen this week in the DeFi ecosystem. Yeah, I've got my eye on the AVAX one, I've got my eye on the Matic one, as I just put $600 in it. I've got my eye on the BNB one. Yeah, I've always got my eye on these farmers because these are just printing machines. It's fantastic. And I've got my eye on the USDT one always, because it's probably the one I've put most investment into of the miners. Okay, that is today's video. I hope everyone got the airdrop and you're like happy to have got back half the money from that. And just think what TokenMiner can do with this community wallet when that second 48% left to pay off. And after that, what will that community wallet do? You know, it's all up in the air right now. We don't know what's going to happen with the community miner, but it's going to be sweet. This is by far my favorite miner farmer ROI platform ecosystem. Great developer, great dev, great team. You know, everything's get in their Telegram. They're honest about everything. You can get a lot of advice on what is the best way to approach so many different miners and farmers and the risks involved. And so you can go and educate it, and you know, you can manage your risk, or you can decide, no, it's not for me, it's too risky, and then you can move on and find something else. You know, that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, peace. Enjoy your day. Don't get wrecked.